I'm going to turn that music down just a titch. Keep breathing. Nice big deep breaths. Good. Really try to expand into that abdomen, so we're really deep breathing. In your mind's eye, think that there's some sediment down there at the bottom of those lungs. We're trying to get it out with a big exhale. And while we're breathing, we're bringing our focus into this room, letting all those other worldly things go away for this next hour. Just breathing, relaxing, taking that inventory. What muscles are sore? Good. If you find one muscle that's really sore, maybe focus your breathing in that muscle this next time. With your eyes still closed, bring your gaze down towards that lap. Good. Breathing into the back of your neck. Stretching that head forward just a little bit. Good. Keep those deep breaths coming. Stretch and breathe into the neck. Your head and shake it just a little bit. And bring your gaze back to your lap. It's a soft gaze, or the eyes are still closed. Let's bring the head up. Let's nod just a couple of times. Yes, today will be a good day. Good. All right. And then bring that gaze back to neutral. Eyes are soft or closed. It's up to you. Shake that head while we're here. Good. And then bring that gaze right back to the center and rock one ear to the side. Good. And as though we were looking at a painting that we weren't sure if we liked it, we're going to bring those eyes up and down with a nod. So it's a diagonal nod. To hold that chin, hold it right here, and we decide nope, we don't like it, so we're going to shake our head. Give it a little shake of the head saying nope, we don't like that painting. Good. And then let's quiet the shaking, bring the ear over and up. Let's do that other side. Good. And another painting, we're going to kind of appraise it, so we're going to nod that chin up and down as though we were looking at the painting, trying to decide do we like it or don't we. Feel those neck muscles relax. Relaxation is purposeful. Good. Bring that chin down towards your shoulder. Talk to those muscles, and then give that head a shake like you're saying, I don't really like it. Good. All right, and then let's bring that ear over and all the way up. Let's roll those shoulders, a big roll. Now let's exaggerate it, really bring it forward, pull it back, forward and pull it back, crack and crunch and crackle, right? Good. Now let's take those hands, we're going to push them down towards the side. We're going to bring an ear over to the side one more time. This time I want you to look at the floor and bring your chin in just a little bit. Good. Bring that head up and ear comes over and up. Let's do that other side. Good. Look at the floor and tuck that chin just a little bit. Good. And bring that ear over and all the way up. Now let's crunch them up and drop them down. Good. Crunch them up and drop them down. Athletes call this an explosive release. You put tension in and then you just let it go. Good. A sprinter would do something like that. Good. Up and relax. One more time. Good. All right, now push those palms towards the floor, and we're going to push the shoulder down just a little bit. So working into that shoulder just a little bit more. So we're not dancing, we're not moving the hips, we're just pushing that shoulder down and releasing. Good. And then push down one more time. Bring your gaze towards that lap. Breathe into the back of that neck. Big deep breath. and then let's bring those hands right to the thighs. Coming back to that neutral posture, little posture check. Make sure that the ankles and the knees are in line. Hips, shoulders, and ears are in line. Good, so we're sitting tall. Let's bring those hands out. Good, we're gonna pull them in and look up. Good, swing around and we're gonna dive into the pool. Good, think about that belly button. So we're gonna inhale, lift, pull that belly button forward. Exhale, bring them around, push that belly button back as we dive into the pool. Good, inhale, lift, look up. And then exhale, dive into that pool. Big stretch, one more time, make it the best one. Push that belly button forward, look up, swing those arms around with a big exhale, push that belly button back, dive into that pool. Oh, hold it right there, feel how good that feels to stretch those shoulders. Good, and then let's come all the way up. Let's make a little circle with our body. Good. So, in your mind's eye, you're in a barrel, and you're trying to clean it with the front and with the back. Good, so push forward to the front, push back to the back, really clean that barrel. How we got in it, I have no idea. Good. All right. And let's roll the other way. Good. Don't forget, chest forward, back, back. Really stretch it. One more big roll. And then let's bring it back to that neutral position. Scoot forward in your chair just a little bit. We're going to put our hands right to the back, lean back. Even your elbows might be on that chair a little bit. So we're leaning in, building a little strength in that arm as we pick up a leg and circle. Good. If this hurts a shoulder at all, you can do our traditional sit and do it here. So you don't have to do this if it hurts a shoulder. Let's roll the other way. And let's bring that leg down. Let's do the other side. Reposition if you need to. If you felt yourself coming too far forward, you should be comfortable sitting the way you are. Good, and then roll the other way. Ooh, and then let's bring that leg down. Good. All right, while we're here, let's stretch that chest forward. Push those shoulders back towards each other, elbows are pushing into that chair. Good, and then let's release and relax that and curl just a little bit, tuck your chin. One more time, inhale, lift and look up, push the elbows into that chair, pull those shoulder blades together. Good, and exhale, come forward, ooh, crunch. Good, and then let's sit up nice and tall. All right, let's tap those toes a little bit. Let's alternate heel and toe. Heel and toe. Good, working into those ankles. Good, maybe your feet are a little chilly because it's kind of chilly, right? Good. All right, and then let's bring them together. Bring your heels together, tap those toes out. So we're working those ankles. Good. On the way out, flex your toes a little bit. Bring them in. Flex and bring them in. Flex. Thank you, Betty. Flex and bring it in. I appreciate you doing that. I was going to ask you to do it when we stood up. Good. I forgot. 4 more. 3, and Donna's here, so we're good. 2. Last one. Good. Now put them nice and flat. Roll them to the edge, but don't move your knees. Good, so put your hands on your knees. It'll help you kind of remember, but sit tall. So we're just going to roll that ankle and bring it flat. And roll that ankle and bring it flat. Good. We're getting to that time of year where turning the ankle is kind of common because it's slippery, or right? And we're busy. We're not thinking about where we're going. All right, let's hold it right here. Sit up really tall. So we have those feet flexed. Let's lean forward. And then let's come back, put those feet flat. Come forward on the chair just a little bit more. Let's bring those legs out nice and wide. Good, sitting up tall, let's tilt that pelvis forward. Bring those forearms to your thighs. Good, now we're gonna take that right forearm and push against that right leg and look up over your left shoulder. Good, bring it back to the center. Let's do that other side. So push the left forearm, look over the right shoulder. and bring it back to the center. Now, if you have blood pressure issues, glaucoma, I want you to stay right here. Extend your spine, push your chest out. If you get dizzy really easy, you stay here. For those of you that can, we're going to reach those fingertips to the floor. Keep pushing those tailbones back into that chair. Good. Bend your elbows a little bit. Let your head hang if you can. Remember, if you get dizzy at all, you come back up with your elbows on your legs and you breathe. Big, deep breaths. For those of you that are hanging there, shake your head. Take the tension out. Good. And bring it right back to the center. Look at the floor. Push yourself up. Let's take a big, deep breath here. Good. Now slide those arms up. Good. All right. Let's keep that spine nice and long. We're going to take that left arm up and reach. Good. Like you're reaching for something someone's giving you and you want to look at them. Good. And you're going to bring it back down. Let's do that other side. So reach it up. If you have a shoulder that's crabby, maybe you're just looking up. You're not taking that arm with you. Good. And bring it right back to the center. Good. Let's sit up nice and tall. Walk those feet in, toes and heels and toes and heels. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's turn and twist and look behind you. Good. Now keeping your body where it is, turn your head and look away. Good. And turn your head and look back. Good. One more time. Turn your head and look forward. Keep your body where it is. So we're staying in that twist and bring that head and look back. And bring it back to the center. Let's turn and do the other side. So we look back first. Keeping your body where it is. Keep that little bit of tension in that twist and turn and look the other direction. Good. And turn and look behind. And turn and look. And turn and look behind. I think we did one more. I'm sorry I wasn't counting. And look. Last one. Good. And let's bring it all the way back. Roll those shoulders. Good. All right. I'm moving my tools out of the way. So let's go ahead and we're going to take one leg to the side and we're going to come into that warrior type position. So we're sitting half on the chair, half off the chair. Kind of get comfortable there. Good. So lots of options here. So if you have a crabby hip or a crabby back, maybe you want to keep your knee right here. For those of you that can, we're going to extend it nice and long. Good. So if it hurts at all, pull it in just a little bit. So stand up tall or sit up tall. We're going to hold that chair. Inhale, lift that outside arm. Good. If you're comfortable, inhale, lift the other arm. Good. Clasp them together and take a little look up. Good. Now keeping the arms where they are, look down with your chin. Good. And bring that gaze right back to the center. Take that arm that's closest to the chair back onto the chair. So that front arm is going to reach and go over the chair, pushing the knee down towards that floor. So no matter where you are, you're pushing that hip outward, pushing the knee down. Feel that good stretch. Good. And then inhale, let's lift and reach. Exhale, come back again. Push that knee down towards the floor. Arm is over towards the side of the chair. Good. Inhale and lift one last time. Let's open it to the center with those big ta-da arms. Ta-da. Good. Beautiful. We made it, right? Good. And then let's bring it back to the center. Let's slide that back leg forward. Good. And let's do that other side. So a good option if you have a crabby shoulder on one side is to put those fingers on the shoulder here so you don't always have to reach if that reaching is painful. So knee is either at the floor, we slide it back, holding the back of that chair. Inhale, lift and reach that outside arm. If you're comfortable, lift the inside arm and bring those hands together. Big extension there, look up if you'd like. Good, you can see which ceiling tiles got damaged when it rained. Good, and then bring those gazes down towards the thighs. Bring that head back to neutral. Let's grab with the back of that arm that's back by the chair. Bring yourself over towards the chair. Bringing the knee towards the floor. Here's that